Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Instant English. We're so glad to have you here with us again. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. And if you're new, welcome to our community of English learners. Today's video is all about leveling up your vocabulary. We'll be looking at 50 advanced English words. If you know these words, your English is truly at an advanced level. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's see how many of these words you already know. High Intermediate English Vocabulary List with explanations and examples. 1. Skeptical. Doubtful or questioning the truth of something. Example: she was skeptical about the claim that the product could cure all illnesses. 2. Insane. Extremely unreasonable or mentally ill. Example: spending so much money on a single pair of shoes is insane. 3. Sarcastic. Using irony to mock or convey contempt. Example: when he said, "Oh great, another meeting," I could tell he was being sarcastic. 4. Condescending. Acting superior and looking down on others. Example: his condescending tone made everyone in the room feel small. 5. Trial. A test of something's performance or a legal examination of evidence. Example: the new software is available for a free trial for 30 days. 6. Stigma. A mark of shame or disgrace associated with something. Example: there is still a stigma surrounding mental health issues in some societies. 7. Ritual. A set of actions performed regularly, often with symbolic meaning. Example: drinking tea in the morning is part of her daily ritual. 8. Humiliate. To make someone feel ashamed or foolish in public. Example: the teacher's harsh words humiliated the student in front of the class. 9. Gig. A small or temporary job, often in entertainment. Example: she got a gig singing at a local restaurant on weekends. 10. Obliged. Required or forced to do something, feeling gratitude. Example: I felt obliged to help since she had been so kind to me. 11. Presume. To assume something is true without proof. Example: I presume you've already finished your homework. 12. Adversity. Difficulties or challenges. Example: she faced adversity with courage and determination. 13. Bizarre. Very strange or unusual. Example: the story she told us was so bizarre, we couldn't believe it. 14. Compassion. Sympathy and concern for others' suffering. Example: his compassion for animals led him to volunteer at the shelter. 15. Deceive. To mislead or trick someone into believing something untrue. Example: the advertisement was designed to deceive customers into buying the product. 16. Dilemma. A situation where one must choose between two difficult options. Example: she faced a dilemma about whether to stay at her current job or accept a new offer. 17. Eloquent. Fluent and persuasive in speaking or writing. Example: the politician gave an eloquent speech that inspired the audience. 18. Empathy. the ability to understand and share another person's feelings. Example, her empathy made her an excellent counselor. 19. Entitled, Believing oneself to deserve privileges or special treatment. Example, he felt entitled to a promotion even though he hadn't worked hard. 20. Evoke, to bring a feeling, memory, or image to mind. Example, the song evoked memories of her childhood. 21. Frivolous, not serious or important. Example, spending money on such frivolous items is a waste. 22. Humble, modest or not proud. Example, despite his success, he remains humble and down to earth. 23. Hypothetical, based on possible ideas or situations, not real. Example, let's consider a hypothetical scenario where everyone works only 4 days a week. 24. 24. Ignorant, lacking knowledge or awareness. Example, she was ignorant of the cultural customs in that country. 25. Impartial, not biased or favoring one side. Example, a good judge must remain impartial during a trial. 26. Intriguing, fascinating and arousing curiosity. Example, the book had an intriguing plot that kept me reading all night. 27. Juxtapose, to place things side by side for comparison. Example, the artist juxtaposed light and dark colors to create a striking effect. 28. Manipulate, to control or influence something in a skillful or sometimes dishonest way. Example, he tried to manipulate the situation to his advantage. 29. Monotonous, dull and repetitive, lacking variety. Example, the lecture was so monotonous that many students fell asleep. 30. Naive, innocent or lacking experience and judgment. Example, she was naive to believe that everyone she met had good intentions. 31. Notorious, famous for something bad. Example, the city is notorious for its heavy traffic during rush hours. 32. Optimistic, hopeful and confident about the future. Example, despite the challenges, she remained optimistic about her chances of success. 33. Plausible, seeming reasonable or probable. Example, his explanation for being late sounded plausible. 34. Prejudice, an unfair judgment or opinion about someone or something. Example, they fought against prejudice and discrimination in their community. 35. Profound, deep and meaningful. Example, her speech had a profound impact on everyone who heard it. 36. Reluctant, unwilling or hesitant. Example, he was reluctant to share his personal information online. 37. Reputation, the beliefs or opinions held about someone or something. Example, the restaurant has a reputation for excellent service. 38. Resilient, able to recover quickly from difficulties. Example, she is resilient and always bounces back after setbacks. 39. Sarcasm. The use of irony to mock or convey contempt. Example, "Oh, fantastic, another traffic jam," he said with heavy sarcasm. 40. Spontaneous. Acting on impulse without prior planning. Example, their trip to the beach was completely spontaneous. 41. Stubborn. Unwilling to change one's mind or attitude. Example, he's so stubborn that he refuses to admit he's wrong. 42. Subtle. Not obvious, delicate, or understated. Example, the artist used subtle colors to create a calming effect. 43. Tangible. Something that can be touched or physically felt. Example, the excitement in the room was almost tangible. 44. Trivial. Of little importance or value. Example, stop worrying about such trivial matters and focus on the bigger picture. 45. Unanimous. In complete agreement. Example, the decision to move forward was unanimous among the team. 46. Versatile. Capable of doing many things well. Example, she's a versatile musician who can play several instruments. 47. Vulnerable. Exposed to harm or attack. Example, the town was vulnerable to flooding during the rainy season. 48. Witty. Showing quick and clever humor. Example, his witty remarks always made the conversation more enjoyable. 49. Yearn. To have a deep desire or longing for something. Example, she yearned for a peaceful life away from the busy city. 50. Zealous. Full of passion and enthusiasm for a cause or goal. Example, the zealous volunteer dedicated all his free time to the charity. These words cover a range of important vocabulary that will help English learners expand their understanding of language nuances, particularly around qualities, outcomes, and actions. Thank you so much for watching and for being part of our learning community. We hope you enjoyed exploring these advanced vocabulary words and found it helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Keep practicing, keep challenging yourself, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy learning!